Hello YouTube. The bald man building the airplane has resigned himself to priming the entire construction of his ailerons. So that's what we do today. Taking the skins, taking all the ribs, taking all the stiffeners, taking all of the parts, and this is a terrible view because it's pretty far away, but taking them all out to the driveway, and spraying them with an aluminum etching agent, and while they're wet with the etching agent, I'm using a Scotch-Brite pad to scuff them. So that's working out pretty well to give a nice dull surface, and it's a nice surface for the primer to adhere to. Something that I did on the left aileron that I didn't repeat on the right aileron was I brought too many pieces out to try to etch at once on the left, and because of that some of them dried, and I also left some blue on some of them, which made some of the etch happen on the opposite side. It wasn't the best etching scuffing job I could have done, but it's going to get painted over on the outside anyway, and the inside, I mean, you just re-wet it and do it again. The driveway was really hot, so I kept spraying the driveway to cool it off. I probably could have just put on my flip-flops, but no, I took them off because they were getting that acid etching stuff in them, and it was feeling weird on my feet. So, alright, those parts are etched and scuffed. Now it's time to mix up some of this epoxy. So why would I do it on the carpet? Nope. I love that you learn as you go. That's kind of an interesting thing. In this activity, I mixed up 100 grams of this primer. 100 milliliters, whatever. I guess it's not 1 gram per milliliter, that'd be water. But anyway, yeah, I mixed up by weight 100 grams of the part A of the primer, and then I realized, well, crap, that wasn't enough. So I mixed up another 100 grams of it here shortly, and that was enough to finish it off. So, you know, note to self for second aileron, mix up 200 grams. You might ask why I'm not doing both at once. Well, I kind of explained that in a previous video, and it's just because I don't want to confuse the parts from left aileron to right aileron. I pre-assembled the right aileron, I completely set it aside, and I said, I will come back to you and do the same steps on you later, hopefully having learned a little bit as I worked. So, yep, here's the second batch of primer. It has some clog in the nozzle or something, but the stuff sprays pretty well once you get used to it. I think I've gotten pretty used to it. I could probably learn a bit more about it. I'm sure I will when it comes time to prime the inside of the fuse. Mainly the parts where people are going to be, the ribs and stuff. Those will be fine with they're just all clad, unless there's corrosion. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, and in the next video I believe we're going to actually start working on some assembly now that everything will be primed. See you then.